Good evening.
And welcome.
We are back. It's Matt and Mick, and we're back for another one of our, I would say, legendary chats. One day maybe, but
Legend chats.
yeah, but that's more like it. So we've decided to approach the topic that I'm guessing most of our viewers won't know the answer to, and if we're really truthful, we don't know the answer either. And it is, what do women talk about? So, Mick, you have a conspiracy of a top three. I say conspiracy. That's
I reckon I know what they talk about.
Go on then.
First one is body image.
Right. Okay. I can see that. I can see that totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're getting ready, just look alright. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But do you know? Interestingly enough, like when they say to you, "What do you think of this?" When they give you an option, which dress is best? There's no right answer.
You can't win on that.
You always pick the wrong one, and you go, "Well, actually, no, I like this one." Oh, really? Well, I like this one. Why ask?
Yeah.
Why ask? It's just a stitch up. And the good old "does my bum look big in this?" Never say yeah. Never say yeah. Never ever, unless they're a real bum person. But don't say yes. Please don't do it. It's just suicide, that one.
You can't do that. Whatever they turn up, and you go, "You look very nice in that. You look very attractive."
Yeah.
And they go, "Do you think? It's not really my colour."
But
you can't really win.
Yeah, you can't. But don't overdo it either. "Oh, you look really beautiful." Don't go over the top. If you don't usually say it, don't suddenly go to the extreme because they won't buy that either.
No.
You're just saying that.
So you're not going to win on that one. The other game. I'm just going to try the other one on.
Yeah.
Sometimes just sit there, shut up, let them get on.
But then your time will pass, won't it? And finally they decide on the dress. But then, dun dun dun, they don't have matching shoes.
The thing is that if you're with that woman, it's because you love that woman for what she is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's up to her if she wants to feel that way, So you're just thinking, are you going to look the same after like 20 Jaeger bombs?
Yeah, like the answer's no for anybody, really, isn't it? But
that advert that used to be on television where she's got streaks all over.
There's one at the minute where she's saying, "I moved in with my boyfriend." I think it's one of the banks, and it shows her how she's going to be after a night out drinking. And it's like the other. Yeah. So that's the same, but right. So body image, right? Okay, and I can see as well. There's a lot of things on TV, and we still have it in magazines. Everything, the ideal size zero or whatever it is.
It's really annoying because for young girls, it must be really confusing because they go into like all these Love Islands and things like that, and they've got the perfect body and the perfect this and perfect that, and they're doing injections. What do you call it?
Botox, etc.
And things like this, and you're thinking that's going to be really confusing because they're going to go, "I'm not naturally beautiful. Why can't I be like that?" Do you know what I mean? But it isn't. It isn't that at all. It's fake. I mean, yes, they might get in the 20s. They might say, "Well, I'm going to have lips like that,"
Yeah.
But
there's a few things about it.
I don't know who's finding that attractive.
No, I don't know. I mean, there's a few things. First of all, I will commend the Miss Britain. She's entering Miss Universe, and she's wearing no makeup, and she's not had any work done, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But she said absolutely no makeup, and actually, I like this no makeup thing that people are doing. My partner doesn't wear much makeup. It'd be rare.
Well, it's all right, but I can tell you. Here's the thing about makeup. I was on a bus once, and I was going from one side of Australia to the other side. Blow me own trumpet here. Anyway, so it was all right to start off with. And we went through what we call the Nullarbor Desert. It's like 3,000 miles. So I was behind a young lady who had makeup on, and it smelled very nice for the first
makeup smelled nice.
For the first, the perfume and everything.
Oh, the perfume. Okay, right.
But by day 3, honestly, it
slid down.
The whole everything had fell down.
Funnily enough, I'm sure you've had this though.
It was absolutely really whiffy.
I'm sure you've had something similar where, heat and makeup don't go well. But I'm sure you've had something similar where you wake up in the morning and the girl you went to bed with is stuck to your bed. The makeup is just imprinted in the... Yeah. And that's the worst thing ever, really. But we do digress a little bit, because I actually first thought you were going to say go along the mutton dressed as lamb comment, or you can't polish a turd, which I'm glad you didn't. And that was Mick, not me. So please, but I thought that's where you were going with that. But in all seriousness, we do see a lot on TV, and I think men are the same as well now. We do see a lot. Obviously, I've put on a few pounds. They will come off. But for me, I've never had in my head an ideal woman. The one thing I do like, though, above anything else, is I do like natural. I always have.
Yeah.
I don't like much makeup.
Yeah.
I do like natural, and that's where I am.
Well, I'll actually say a little bit on the other side of that, because from a woman's perspective, I would expect that they would like to see. We call it male grooming nowadays. It used to be
this is a different topic.
All over. No, it isn't. It's the same thing, because it's just two different sides of the same topic. Yeah? I get what you mean. At the moment, everyone's growing beards. Grifters, are they called?
Oh, not 100% sure.
I think they're called grifters now. I know it's something big and midgy. Anyway, so they're growing these big beards. So...
Oh, the big ones?
Yeah.
I don't like the big ones.
But the thing... You say some weird things, you do some... But the thing is that if you haven't got a massive beard... Beards smell.
Yeah, they do. You've got to groom them.
Beards smell.
I mean,
I've had loads of beards and moustaches.
This is me. I think I'm probably about a week. I trim mine. I don't go all the way down. When I do, my missus absolutely complains and says I look like a weirdo if I go all the way down. So I do trim mine down. It's not really a beard, but this is just pure laziness. I let it grow for 2 weeks and then I do it again. I take it right down again. Like usually, I mean, I'm a bit... round here, usually I do straighten this up. I don't like it here. I'm quite lucky. I don't really get it down on the neck properly. Some people do. I think that looks absolutely disgusting. And they get hair down here, and it's like, boys, just give yourself
I've
a quick
had all sorts
trim.
of beards and all sorts.
Yeah, but I've never seen you with it here. You wouldn't.
I have.
No, here on your neck. When you see men with hair on the neck, just give it a shave. It's wrong.
Catches, that's why I shave it off.
It's wrong, that.
But I mean, from my side of it, I literally, when people say, "Are you going to grow old gracefully?" Absolutely not. I can tell you that straight away.
Well, I'm the same.
And next week,
what are you
I'm
doing?
going to have a different colour. So I'm going to do my hair next week and all. So, which is quite usual for me. I've had it blue, blonde, you name it.
I'm going to go all disgracefully as well, because I have put on a few pounds, and to be fair, it's going to be a challenge on the channel because I am soon going to start losing weight, and I know I am, but that's a different topic. But also, I am going to definitely get my hair sorted at some point because I just can't see myself with no hair. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that sorted. But I see what you mean then, because that's just So body image, right? We have gone way off. What's your number 2 then on that one? Because you've only given us one. You said
I was stuck on body image.
What women talk about. So number 2, we've totally gone off the topic.
Go on, what have we written down there?
He's asking me. Well, you said getting pissed.
I didn't say.
He did.
Drunk.
He said
women
the other one.
talk about going getting drunk. If you ever see a woman, she's got a big bag, you know there's about 4 gallons of vodka in there.
Yeah.
Right. I think women talk a lot about getting drunk.
Can I just quickly ask you about this though?
What's going to happen at the night?
We know people who do this, but it's very common. A lot of women, more than blokes. Blokes do it a little bit, but they get drunk before they go out. I mean, I've all been for having one or two around a mate's house, but not getting drunk and then going out. And that seems to happen a lot more now.
That's the saving on money thing. That's what it is. Right. Many years ago, here we go, another story from the past. Used to take me and my two lads, there's 3 of us used to go out all over. One designated driver. I think you were allowed a pint of lager then in them days when you're driving. So he was your designated driver, and the other 2 lads went out. Now we had one of our mates, he was unemployed. So, and I remember a couple of times, I was on a good job then, and I'd take all 3 of us out, and we'd go out and we'd go to the nightclub, get drunk, nightclub.
Mick in a nightclub. Anyway,
boogie, and so come over end at night, and then we get chips on the way home as well. I used to have chips and beans. Love it when you've had a good drinking session. And then I'd pay for all of it, and I'd have change left from 20 quid. Now you're talking 100 quid. If
you can't do that now.
You're 100 quid. You're going to be spending going out. That's why a lot of my time was spent, and my professional time was spent actually in pubs and clubs, and I've run all sorts. And then the great Monopolies Commission stepped in, and
I must admit,
thousands of local pubs.
Myself growing up, I won't go into too much detail of before I was 18, but I was going out a lot before 18, which I don't condone that. But I used to live for going out when I was younger, before I went to university. Even while I was at university,
but the pubs were open for 3 hours in the afternoon, and then they close, and then they're open at night. That's why that worked. It does work in this country.
You see, I've been brought up on a culture of everything's always available. And I will admit,
that's
at
where
times,
it went wrong.
I used to go out clubbing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at one point in my life. That's what I was doing every week in, week out. Every bit of money I had, I'd go to that. Now, it never led me into trouble, thankfully. However, I've wasted a lot of money. Do I regret it? No, actually, no. I had a different life. I've had a great life, really. Done a lot of good things. Had a lot of fun growing up, but eventually I had to grow up, and that's the key, really. Right, so Mick, number 3 then. What did you put then for your number 3? Can you remember?
No.
Very stereotypical. So women, feel free to comment, and it's Mick saying this. He told me it was shoes and shopping.
Shoes and shopping. I don't understand it. So, because here's a weird one. Men nowadays tend to carry man bags.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And
I've never been thought of that.
I reckon now, in total, that some men now are taking longer to get ready than the girls.
Oh wow! See, I used to be able to get ready 10 minutes flat. You know that.
So, I used to come in. Yeah. Used to come in straight upstairs, shower, or if I were having a bath, I'd be in one side and straight out the other.
I'd shave in the shower.
and you're out. You're out. Right, see you down the pub in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Now it's 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, no.
You know,
But also when you mention shoes, and I know this, a lot of people now, men, they collect trainers and shoes themselves, and they have huge closets. They do.
Yeah.
And how much people are paying for trainers now? Wow.
And trainers are bad for your feet.
Ridiculous.
They're bad for your feet, but
they're paying for used trainers as well. I mean, that is.
Oh, I went
thousands.
I went to charity shop. Honestly, I went to charity shop and it was Old Hilly Edge. I can tell you where it is. Old Hilly Edge. Mm-hmm. And there was a pair of trousers. It was a pair of shoes. 70 quid they wanted for a pair of shoes. They were worn out.
Did they let you in Old Hilly Edge? Were the police not following you around?
They were watching me carefully.
Yeah, I bet they were as well. Right, well, so that's your 3 now. Now I've got my top 3 of what I think.
Go on then.
The ex, I think we'll come into it a lot. Yeah. Ex-boyfriends, yeah. What they're up to, especially if they've got a new girlfriend. But also...
comparing.
Yeah, right, wow. The ex, the present was number 2, the current boyfriend. And I know this for a fact. Girls get on their high horse.
No,
right.
Don't you start with that.
I do know this.
You can't say, I know it for a fact.
No, right.
You whinged about this the other week.
What
you
whinged?
Said, you did that. Whinged
about what?
If you're going to tell us, we want the facts. We want the numbers.
I'll reword. From my own experience, there we go, Mick.
You're right, if you're going to stick to it.
Yeah, right. From my own experience, then the current boyfriend gets discussed to friends and family quite a lot. However, if I've been asked the question a few times, do you talk about me to your friends? And my comments always been no, because lads don't. They don't. They just get on with it.
No,
they don't get into detail.
Yeah.
But if I was to say yes, that would end in an argument, and I know it would. However, it seems to be the norm the other way around and accepted. So why is that?
That's like women going to the toilet in pairs.
Yeah.
Do it if you're a fella.
So I had the ex as number 1. I had the current boyfriend as number 2, and I've currently got the next, the dream boyfriend as number 3. So for example, and again from my own experience, we'll be sat watching TV, and my partner Bradley Cooper will come on, and Bradley Cooper.
Right, I'm sorry, I get mixed up with Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper was in Star Is Born with...
right, okay. I thought you meant the other one who did the quizzes.
Bradley Walsh? No, I hope not. But Bradley Cooper will come on, and she'll be like, I would do that, etc., etc., etc. However, if I was there I would dare say that about a female that comes on TV or even in person. I know, again, that would not be acceptable.
Yeah. There are rules. But I think that is all to do with your partner as well. If your partner trusts you, she would go, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, she's a good-looking girl.
Well, you do get someone who says, oh, yeah, I would as well. So that's a different story. But no, that would be mine. I think it goes up there, the ex, the current boyfriend, and the next. I think relationships is the key.
Yeah.
I think that's my prediction. But please inform us, let us know, teach us, because at the end of the day, we're just different blokes who don't have a clue.
Well,
simple.
That is true. That is true. Because every boyfriend you're going to meet is going to be different. So, unless you're dating twins.
Right. This one is not about fantasies, Mick. So.
It's not fantasy. I actually knew a twins who actually used to swap their girlfriends.
I've heard about this.
They used to swap the girlfriends.
But it's a criminal offence.
But I could actually tell the twins apart.
Well, so funny you should say it, because there is, and for a future one, I'll try. I can even put it on afterwards.
You can try it out.
I remember seeing it. No, it's I'm sure it was America. Everything happens in America, but it was two female twins actually, and they actually were sharing a boyfriend. And
I know exactly who you're on about. He
didn't know, and he found out.
Right. Well, there is one that actually lives with identical twins.
No, this is a different one. He didn't know, and they were basically playing him on. I know that went off ages ago.
All right, just the colours then.
But it was, so twins, and they were basically sharing him, but he didn't know. He thought it was one person, and he eventually found out, and he won a big lawsuit basically in America because it was classed as rape. Yeah, it goes both ways. Oh, what's the phrase? Something leading to when you're
misleading.
Mispresented.
Yeah.
So he did. He won a lot of money. I will try and get that.
I'd try to get the money as well.
Anyway,
I'd be quite happy with it.
Thank you for watching and listening to us rambling on. And obviously, as you can tell, we know absolutely everything about women and what they talk about. So please feel free to subscribe to listen to some more of our expert knowledge.
You're still not letting me get a secretary.
So turn your notifications on, like the video. Please watch us again. We absolutely appreciate it.
We don't like saying that because everyone does it. So, but we need subscriptions. Subscription, is that what you do? Yes.
Anyway,
push the subscribe button. I don't know.
He said it. See you later on the next one. Bye bye.
Ta-ta.